Dust swirled. The midday sun beat down on the Masai Mara. A young man, Lebo, stared out at the horizon. Restlessness flickered in his eyes. His father, Mzee Ole, approached. A weathered hand rested on Lebo's shoulder. The vast expanse of the savannah seemed to mirror the vastness of Lebo's dreams. "Father, what troubles you, my son?" Mzee Ole's voice was deep, resonant. Lebo hesitated. He had always respected his father, a man of wisdom and tradition, but the call of the unknown was strong.
"Father, I yearn for more than this. I want to experience the city, the world beyond our village."
Mzee Ole's eyes held a deep sadness. He knew the pull of the unknown. He had once felt it himself. The city had its allure, but it also had its dangers. "Father, the city is a dangerous place, my son. It is not like our village. You must be careful." But Lebo was resolute. He craved the bright lights, the promise of adventure. He dreamed of a life different from the one laid out for him.
"I must find my own path. I must see the world for myself."
Mzee Ole embraced his son, a mixture of pride and concern in his eyes. He knew that he could not hold Lebo back, and so, with a heavy heart, he gave his blessing. The city was a whirlwind of noise and color. Every corner seemed to pulse with life, every street a river of lights and shadows. The air was thick with the scent of street food, the hum of conversations, and the distant wail of sirens. It was a place where dreams were born and shattered in the blink of an eye. Lebo, blinded by the allure of it all, embraced the chaos. He was a small-town boy, thrust into the heart of the metropolis, and the sheer scale of it left him breathless. The skyscrapers seemed to touch the heavens, and the neon lights painted the night in hues of electric blue and crimson. He felt like a moth drawn to a flame, unable to resist the city's magnetic pull. He found companionship in the bustling crowds, the anonymity exhilarating. In the sea of faces, he could be anyone or no one at all. It was a freedom he had never known, a chance to reinvent himself with every passing day. The city was a stage, and he was both actor and audience, lost in the ever-changing script of urban life. Money flowed like water, spent on fleeting pleasures and newfound friends. The bars and clubs became his second home, places where he could forget his worries and lose himself in the music and laughter. He bought rounds of drinks for strangers, gambled on games of chance, and indulged in the city's many temptations. Each night was a new adventure, a chance to chase away the shadows of doubt and fear. His inheritance, a symbol of his father's love, dwindled with each passing day. The money that had once seemed endless now slipped through his fingers like sand. He began to worry about the future, about what would happen when the last bill was spent. The city that had once seemed so welcoming now felt like a trap, its bright lights hiding the darkness that lurked beneath. Lebo's world expanded. He befriended Kai, a streetwise musician from the wrong side of the tracks. Kai's music was more than just a melody, it was a lifeline, a way to navigate the chaos of the city. Lebo, who had always been more attuned to the sounds of nature, found himself entranced by the urban symphony that Kai conducted with his guitar. The two would often meet at the corner of 5th and Main, where Kai performed for passers-by, his hat on the ground collecting coins and crumpled bills. It was here that Lebo learned the true power of music to bring people together. Kai, with his quick wit and melodic voice, taught Lebo the rhythm of the city. He showed him how to strum the guitar, how to let the music flow through his fingers and into the hearts of those who listened. They would spend hours playing together, their laughter mingling with the notes that floated on the evening breeze. Kai's lessons went beyond music. He taught Lebo how to read the city's pulse. There was Zara, a fiery journalist, her words a weapon against injustice. Zara's passion for uncovering the truth was infectious. She would drag Lebo along on her assignments, showing him the hidden corners of the city that most people overlooked. Through Zara, Lebo learned to see the city in a new light, to understand the struggles and triumphs of its inhabitants. She opened his eyes to the city's underbelly, the struggles hidden beneath its glittering facade. They would walk through the city at night, Zara pointing out the stories that lay behind every corner, every shadow. Lebo began to see the city not just as a place of opportunity but as a tapestry of lives, each thread contributing to the whole. They were a mismatched but inseparable group, bound together by their shared experiences in the urban jungle. They celebrated Lebo's generosity, his easy laughter, the remnants of his innocence. Each night was an adventure, a new chapter in their story. They would gather at their favorite cafe, sharing stories and dreams, their laughter echoing through the night. But as his funds dwindled, so did their carefree nights, replaced by a gnawing anxiety that Lebo tried desperately to ignore. The city, once a place of endless possibilities, began to feel like a trap. The weight of his financial struggles pressed down on him, making it harder to enjoy the moments that had once brought him so much joy. He found himself withdrawing, spending more time alone, lost in his thoughts.
Hey Lebo, are we still hitting that new spot tonight? We could all use a break and it would be good to get out and have some fun. Don't worry about the money. We've got you covered. We're in this together, remember?
The money ran out. Friends disappeared, their promises as fleeting as the city lights. Lebo found himself alone, the city's indifference a harsh reality. He searched for work, his skills useless in this concrete jungle. He slept on the streets, hunger a constant companion. One night, huddled beneath a bridge, a memory surfaced.
His father's weathered hands offering him water from a gourd.
Shame washed over him. He had to go home. The journey back was arduous, each step filled with trepidation. He arrived at the edge of the village.
He saw his father in the distance.
Ziole turned. Recognition dawned on his face. He embraced his son, the prodigal returned. The village erupted in celebration. A fatted calf was slaughtered, its aroma a symbol of homecoming. His mother embraced him, tears streaming down her face, her love a warm embrace after the city's cold indifference. Life resumed its rhythm. Lebo, forever changed by his experience, embraced the familiar with newfound appreciation. He worked alongside his father, the land a source of solace and redemption. Their connection, forged in the crucible of his experiences, was stronger, more profound. Lebo never forgot the city, its lessons etched in his soul. He used his experience to guide others, sharing his story, a cautionary tale woven with hope and redemption.
Listen, everyone. My story is a bridge between our village and the city.
The prodigal son had returned, not just to his family, but to himself. He had journeyed to the edge of the abyss and emerged, scarred but whole. His story echoed through the generations, a reminder that hope and love are always within reach.